Welcome to Charts Today. My name is David Linton, and today's edition for Thursday, the 10th of February, comes to you from London. And a lot of green on the screen, so we are just seeing generally markets looking a bit better. Of course, the S&P 500 index has work to do to get back, and just be aware that there's a risk of the lower high, lower low scenario. So that's what we're really watching out for. We're below the cloud on the daily chart. On the weekly chart, we're finding support on the cloud. We are back to short-term bullish on the 60-minute chart, but we have got resistance levels now to fight, and that is true of the Nasdaq as well. Seeing the futures down slightly this morning, the S&P future down 0.2%, the Nasdaq future down 0.4%, so it does suggest the markets will open slightly lower, and that VIX volatility is back above the 20, the fear index, and again, just watching for a higher low, higher high scenario, which would be bearish, of course, if the fear index goes up, the fear goes up. Looking at the DAX in Germany, we're up 0.28% this morning. 15,000 still the floor there. The CAC Quaranta is up as well. Japan was up 0.2%. The Hang Seng and the Chinese market post last week's Chinese New Year close is actually up as well, but not enough to turn these charts bullish. And in India, actually quite a strong showing, up 0.8%, but still really flatlining for the last several months there as well. So quite key. Aussie market was up 0.28%. We'll look at the energy mix in a minute, but looking at corn, we're sitting slightly higher there. Gold sitting at 1830, just can't really move, so pretty steady there this morning. US 10-year yields sitting at 1.94%. This is the highest level we've seen since the start of the pandemic. So we're starting to 2-year highs, and it won't be long before we're making multi-year highs. So looking very strong indeed, and we've got upside targets in above 2 now. So one to watch. The energy mix, crude oil is recovering this morning. We're back to bullish mode here. Found the floor at 90, found support, buyers kicking in, new upside targets. So that's looking bullish. Looking at US nat gas, just sitting on $4. So looking a little bit bearish there. We've got downside targets there as well, so our bearish stance continues. Emissions fell back yesterday to the targets that we were seeing on the 1-minute chart. Got new targets this morning, so looking better than it was. And gas markets bouncing as well. You've got TTF up 1.6%. and NBP up 1.23%. So looking a bit like recovery. We're really taking it to the wire there. And last of all, we look at German power, nudging these new highs, so looking quite strong. Just slowing down to flatlining, but still above the cloud. Targets in both directions. Keep an eye on your OTC. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.